Hey everyone, I'm Ridu and welcome back to the Daily Finish. Quick tip today, which is that if you don't ask for it, you don't get it. And what I mean by that is we are sometimes so afraid of setting big goals because we are embarrassed by what they mean, what they say about us. If I want $1 million business, does that mean I'm greedy? Does that mean I don't appreciate what I have? Blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. A lot of times, especially in the writing industry and the freelancing industry as well, but specifically when it comes to books and novels and things like that, where what we call art, what happens is that if you have any kind of ambitions, any kind of monetary ambitions, then people sort of look down on that a little bit. They're like, well, you know, it's okay if you just want to make a living, but the moment you go a little bit higher than that, then people start sort of questioning that and questioning your intentions and are you only in it for the money and all of that stuff, right? We've all seen it, we all know it. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna, I don't care about what other people think and what other people want. I know what I want for my life, my career, my art, my everything. But if I allow other people's judgment to become a part of what I want and then therefore not admit to wanting something even when I do, then I'm not gonna get it. Right? So what I mean by that is, let's say I want to have a New York Times best-selling book, which I do. Now, if other people think, oh, well, you shouldn't be in it for that, or you should be in it for the art, or that should not be a goal, or that's not a reasonable goal, whatever, as has been said to me a few times, if I allowed that to kind of sink in and then say, okay, now I can't publicly say that I want to be a New York Times bestselling author or that I want to get a 6-figure deal or a 7-figure deal, if I don't want to say in public that I want to get a 7-figure deal, for instance, right? Because it's like, why would you want to say that? Nobody gets that, blah, blah, blah. We know the conversation, so I don't need to explain the conversation to you. But what I do want to say is that if I say, okay, now I can't own that goal. I can't own that goal in public or even in private. I can't say that because that's just not cool to say. Then I am basically telling myself, that's not a cool thing to have. That's not something that I should want, and that's not something I should want to be able to say in public, and therefore I'm not going to achieve that because I'm embarrassed by that goal, because I will never make if I can't even admit to myself that that is a goal, then I will not make the effort. I will just not touch that goal. I mean, instinctively you know that if you can't even own a goal, if you can't even say that I want to be a New York Times bestseller, then you're unlikely to hit that goal, right? My point is that a lot of us sabotage ourselves in this particular way because we say, I'm in it for the art, I'm in it for the helping people, I don't care about money, when actually you do care about money because you want to make a living with this. You do care about money because you'd rather be comfortable and making your art than having to worry about how you're going to pay your bills day after day after day, right? Like, so you do want the money. Now, how much money you want is going to be dependent on your lifestyle, your ambition, who you are as a person, and what kind of work you do, blah, blah, blah. That is unique to you. Whatever that number is, whatever it is, own it. Be proud of it. And go for it. You don't have to explain to anybody else. You don't have to announce it to the world. But if you can't even say it to yourself, if you can't say, yeah, you know what, I would like my art to make millions. Or you know what, I would like to reach millions. Oh, you know what, I would like to not just make an income, but a very, very comfortable living from what I do. If you can't even acknowledge that and say it to yourself, then that's something that I think you need to work on, because if you keep saying all I want to do is make a living, all I want to do is just get by, then that is what is going to happen. You will make a living and you will just about get by because that is your goal. And if you want more than that, then you have to say, at least to yourself, no, I want more than that. You have to own it and you have to make it a goal, and then you have to go after it without apology. So today my message to you is own your goals, whatever they are, whether they're artistic, whether they're monetary, whether they're something else, whether they're in a relationship, whether they're in something else. The relationship is a good example, right? Like, a lot of us will say, I don't care whether I'm in a relationship or not, and that's not true. A lot of people do want to be in relationships and yet will still say, no, I don't care about that, I'm happy being single, blah, blah, blah. Some people are genuinely happy being single. I'm not saying that that's not true. I'm just saying that a lot of us have this defensive thing. I know when I was single, I'd be like, yeah, don't really care, but I did care. And so if you care about any of your goals, whether that's in writing or life, own them, be proud of them, and then work towards them. But at least to yourself, you have to be able to say, yes, this is what I want, because that is the first step in actually getting it. So that is my little reminder to you today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.